Hello, all, and welcome to the Good Witch. This is your Scorpio May 2021 intuitive tarot reading. So, if you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. We are going to be looking at your love, your finances, and a message from the divine, okay? Okay. Okay. There was a song that came up while I was shuffling your cards, but we'll talk about it later because it's gonna be pretty deep. Let's break your love up into pieces. We're going to do the overall energy in love. We're going to do singles, relationships, and situationships in your case. Okay? Because some of you need two out of the three. You have relationships and situationships. Not all, but some. We're gonna talk about it. Okay, so everything in your love life right now is up for grabs. It's changeable. You have options. It's very mutable. The general energy is, let's say your main relationship. Some of you is your only physical relationship, but your main relationship is lacking passion, but it brings you wealth and offers a lot of emotion. So it's just, you feel like there's just something missing. And you feel like that probably about more than one person. Um, it's like they're always almost perfect. And it doesn't mean there's more than one person in your life right now, cross watchers. That's not what we're talking about. So don't, if you're cross watching, don't take my words and go back to Scorpio and bring them all types of negativity. That's not, they will cut you off at this point because they're not in the mood for that nonsense. So if you're watching, watch. Cross watching, watch to learn, not to accuse, not to attack. This isn't the month you want to attack the Scorpio. Okay, because they have that serious Prince of Wands energy. As emotional as it may be, as lucrative as it may be, they're lacking passion for their love life right now, and it is because they have some other things going on that we're going to talk about later. Now, again, please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, and love. For our Scorpios in relationships, you have the Fortune card. You have the Two of Swords. You also have the Ace of Disc in reverse. So things are going as good as they're going to be. So that being said, if you're in a relationship, your relationship is decent. It is good. It is like, I told somebody earlier today, they described something to me and it was, well, I can't say I'm happily married, but it's a marriage. That's basically where your relationship is standing. I can't say that it's the best relationship, but it's a relationship. It's a relationship. And that's what it's going to be. That person isn't going to magically turn into someone you're crazily passionate about. That person isn't going to turn into someone that can read your mind and meet all your needs. That person isn't all of a sudden going to quit that bad habit that they have. No, no, they're going to be themselves. And you're going to accept it if that's where you choose to be. Now let's look at situationships. Because it's a reason some of y'all are accepting it. You have the Prince of Cups in reverse. The Fool. And, oh. Okay, so in your situationships, you're kind of stagnant. It's something fun to do. You're trying to pull your emotions back from people that you're in situationships with, but you're not being creative enough in the way that you do it, and they're gonna backlash. They are in the process of trying to find out as much as they can about your actual relationship or whoever else you're in a situationship with, so that they can pass along all the information, all the text, all the, even if it's just energy that they have that they need this person to feel, so they'll know, okay, I know he not mine. I'm not saying that he mine, but what I'm saying is he's not yours. That's the energy they're finna be on when you try to pull away. One of my very favorite Scorpios uses the phrase outsourcing. I have a Scorpio brother, a Scorpio sister, a Scorpio nephew, a Scorpio bestie, two Scorpio besties, one male, one female. And I've actually picked up a phrase from them, and they say outsourcing, which means I have this wonderful human being who meets my needs in 7 out of 10 ways, but those other 3 ways that they don't, I have outsourced those areas of my life to different people. They're great in bed, but they don't listen to me, so I'm gonna emotionally attach to someone else. Mm. He can cook really well, and we have fun when we're together, so I'm gonna hang out with him. I like him. We're gonna be in a relationship, but he's not really smart, so I'm gonna meet my intellectual need with this person at work. It's not always physical. For some of you, it's physical. So just know that when you try to pull away from this person is not going to take it kindly that you're pulling that energy away from them. They want this situationship. They want you to adjust your life for them. They want you to change your life in many ways for them, because they're up at night thinking about you. Even if it's not physical, even if it's the intellectual situation or the emotional situation, you're their ideal person at this point. And they need your person to know that you're their ideal person, and that they're taking you for granted, and that you could do better. And that's how they feel. Whether that be true or not, that's how they feel. And that's what they need your person to know, or what they're going to try to make your person to know. So I'm going to tell you, if you have a situationship and a relationship, you need to clean that up gently and be very creative with your words if you're trying to pull away. Okay. Singles. Staying single. I pull one card, blank slate. Let's see what the others. Passion. Prince of Wands. Knight of Cups in reverse. Blank slate, you having fun, you being passionate, you're meeting people, going out on dates, hanging out, having fun. But if you do anything, make sure you do it safely, but you're not giving your emotions to a soul. You're not there, and you don't want to be there. Okay, so singles will be saying singles in the month of May. They won't be caught in any situationships, because they're being very clear about what this is. If I only call you at 3 a.m., it's because I only want to see you at 3 a.m. If I only call you when I need to study for a test, I only call you when I need to study for a test. If I only call you, what? When I need a shoulder to cry on, sweetheart, that's your role. It's not that I'm emotionally attached to you and I need to pour out my feelings to someone I'm emotionally attached to. No, this is your slot. You stay there. We're not getting closer. I'm not giving you more sections to carry out. You're not getting no extra tasks. You stay in your box. And you have the people that you're dating very compartmentalized, and you plan to keep them that way, at least for the rest of this month. All of them may not like it, but most of them, it don't look like they're going to give you a fuss about it. They knew what it was. They still know what it is. But they also feel like we said in the beginning with the overall energy, nothing is set in stone. That's also how your situationship person feels. Yes, you may, your situationship, nothing is set in stone. Just because it's a situationship now doesn't mean that it will stay one. The person that you're in a relationship with right now, even if you're married, feels like nothing is set in stone with you, because they don't know where the passion went. So they're not feeling safe in their position either. So everything with you right now is very mutable as far as your love life goes. So please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, and love. Scorpios, if I was talking fast because I feel like I was talking fast, I'm going to need you to go back and rewatch that. Make sure you don't miss what you needed to get, because some of you really needed to get that, because you're going to have to make a couple adjustments. Unless you're single, you ain't got to adjust a thing. Y'all straight. Now, let's look at your finances. Whew, supermoon. Emotions are running high in the areas of your finances. You're very passionate about what you do. Although you feel like it's not bringing you the money that you want. And a lot of you are struggling with where you felt like you would be. You felt like you should be where other people think you should be and what you should be doing. I'm hearing, a lot of you are hearing, I should be somewhere else. My life should be different than it is. That's not to say that things could not have been different. They very well could have. But they can also be different in another hour and 30 minutes, in the next day, in the next 6 months, in the next year. What makes things different for you financially is the action that you take at this moment and the next moment and the next moment, regardless of what actions you took previous to this very moment. You love what you do, but it's not maintaining your lifestyle. You need to figure out a different way to monetize it. You need to start seeing yourself as the valuable person that you are, because you haven't received some value from some of the things that you've done in this life and from people and on this social fantasy like plane. You don't see yourself for the value that you actually have. Yeah, you see yourself for way less than what you're worth. You're worth so much more than you're attaining, even if you are attaining a nice amount of wealth. You're not, your worth isn't tied up in monetary value, but you still should be comfortable doing what you're passionate about. So, this month is not a good investment month for you. This is a plan and save month for you. You need to get in the mode of, how do I monetize this thing I love to do that I'm so passionate about that will change the world, whether it's cooking, cleaning, sewing, hell, burping. I don't know what you like to do, but whatever it is that you like to do, there is a way for you to live your life that way. Not to say that you don't have to have a job. I'm not one of those people that think nobody has to work a 9 to 5, because if that were the case, nothing would happen. Everybody would have an idea and sit there and nothing would ever happen. So, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that after that, you should still be able to pour into those things that you love, that you're passionate about, that help everyone else, including you. You've been through a lot recently regarding finances. For some of you, a lot means you were at a very, very good point, almost a high, and then you started dropping back down to a lull. I'll call it a lull and not a low, where the ends are looking at each other but not exactly meeting. There is a shift coming with that. You're feeling oppressed by your finances, and it's not, you're feeling oppressed by your lust for things. It's not that your ends won't meet or anything like that. You're feeling oppressed by your great longing and lust for things that you don't have yet. And when you think solely on the things that you do not have, instead of planning or figuring out how to get them, it pushes away the energy of abundance. So whereas you're thinking, I'm sitting here thinking about it, I'm manifesting it, but how are you thinking about it? Are you thinking, I wish I had that Bentley, I wish I had that yacht, I wish I had that home? For some of you, it's not even a Bentley or a yacht. I wish I had that car. I wish I had that home. I wish I had that stability. Instead of saying, I will have that home. I will have that yacht. I will have that stability. I will have that excess. I will have that overflow. Sitting with that, letting the universe do its part, having that thought, producing what it tells you to produce, and following what you're seeing, because you get these visions and you get these sights of what you could and should do. You just don't act on it. So this month is the month to see those things. Know the difference between a vision and an imagination. Write down the vision and make a plan. Don't make it plain, make a plan, okay? Now, message from the divine, as if that wasn't it. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus, so it looks like you listen. So prosperity lies ahead for you. You gotta stop lying to people. You gotta stop lying to people about love and what you can and cannot give. I did this, I give that, yada yada. You're blocking what's coming to you with the lies. You're putting out, yes, energy cycles. Some of you are lying to the point to where you're giving yourself bad karma. Because you're not lying about, you know, I washed clothes today. You're lying about, I love you. I want to be with you forever. You're lying to the point to where other people are being traumatically injured. I know most of y'all ain't gonna own that, and that's okay. But know that I said it. You don't gotta agree with me on that in the comments. But if you internally know what something is and you pretend to be oblivious to it, baby, that's not exclusion and that's not a white lie. That's a soul wrenching, paint karmic lie. Damn, I feel like I'm fussing at y'all. That's not what I came on here to do. Sorry. You still here. You know you needed it. Think about the thing that you're lying about, because some of you may not even realize that you're doing it. And that's me giving you a door out of that ownership. But we'll say some of you don't know that you're doing it because you feel like, okay, well, maybe I might want this one day. But keeping somebody hanging in the balance till you figure out what you want, it'll put other things for you on hold because you have that blocking that passage, okay? So the song that came to mind that I told you about in the beginning, that I don't want to put that energy out there, was love don't live here anymore. When you lived inside of me, there was nothing I could conceive that you wouldn't do for me. You went away, go find another place to stay, another home. You abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. So, that is how some of your partners are feeling. And that is how a lot of you are feeling, and you're just not saying it. That's what I meant by that lie. You're feeling that way, but you're not telling them that you feel that way. And you're holding all of that in until you get up enough courage to leave when they're thinking everything's great, but you're really just playing a role, playing a facade. Take your mask off, okay? Cause through the windows of your eyes, everyone can see the loneliness inside of me. Sorry, y'all. Wish it was a perkier reading and the sunset while we were doing this reading. But you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. If you feel like you need to book a personal session, please do. We will rock through this, okay? Peace, love, and light. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. All right. Peace from the Good Witch.